What you want me to do, I'll be. What you want me to be, women on assignment. I'll say what you want me to say, I'll teach. What you want me to teach, I'll preach. What you want me to preach, women on assignment. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 hey. Women on assignment. I'll go where you want me to go, I'll do. What you want me to do, I'll be. What you want me to be, women on assignment. I'll say what you want me to say, I'll teach. What you want me to teach, I'll preach. What you want me to preach, women on assignment. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 hey. Women on assignment. I'll go where you want me to go, I'll do. What you want me to do, I'll be. What you want me to be, women on assignment. I'll say what you want me to say, I'll teach. What you want me to teach, I'll preach. What you want me to preach, women on assignment. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 hey. Women on assignment. I'll go where you want me to go, I'll do. What you want me to do, I'll be. What you want me to be, women on assignment. I'll say what you want me to say, I'll teach. What you want me to teach, I'll preach. What you want me to preach.
All right, well, welcome back. And as you can see, that chair is filled. We have Mr. TK. Woo-hoo. Mr. TK is at entertainment, and I'm going to allow you to tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm actually a recording reggae artist. I don't want to say upcoming because I have material out there that you guys can go purchase right now on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, any digital media that you can purchase. But yeah, I was born in New York. Just recently moved out here a year and a half now, and I just see big things this year happening with what I got going on. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So TK, we just happened to run into you on the perfect day, or you ran into us. Something happened today.
Some type of spiritual intervention.
Divine
yes.
connection. That's right. We believe in divine connection.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And for the past 2 weeks, we've been talking about dating, different things, and we always had the women's perspective, and we never had a male's perspective.
Man.
So we want to see if you can share some light to some of our conversations that we've had. Keisha, would you like to start?
Yes, I would definitely like to start. One thing that I mentioned earlier in a talk show a couple of weeks ago, we spoke about a woman and a man. When a woman is probably about, I would think, 30, 35. At that time when you meet a woman, we always said the man should have, but I just totally believe that a woman should bring something to the table too. Like they should have their own home, their own business, their own savings, their own assets. And what is your take on it? Because we're always saying the man have to have all his ducks in a row, but what about the woman coming to the table with nothing?
That's crazy, because I actually can speak on this. It makes it more of a partnership.
Yes.
Because it takes stress off of one person, whereas where that person is lacking, they can fulfill it.
Right.
So when you're dealing with, because money still seems to be the issue in a lot of relationships. So, as much love as they have for one another, or, whatever the case may be, as financial problems start to take a toll, it's like they lose the love.
Yes.
And the love should have been there before the money.
Yes.
All right now.
So, that's where I'm at with it, because actually with me, I've always met women that, not say didn't have anything, but I had more. And I didn't mind, because, traditionally the man is supposed to provide, he's the breadwinner. But as you can see in society now, women are breadwinners now.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So there's nothing wrong with that. There used to be a problem with, women making more than a guy and stuff like that. But I feel like you two both could be a power couple.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and that's more lucrative to me because you're bringing. It's not one person getting attention now.
Yes.
You're getting attention as a couple, so now you're providing an example for other couples.
Yes.
That's what I
I
like.
like that.
I
So
like that.
you know, that's how I see it to me.
Love
Oh,
that.
All
Sure.
right, I
Love
like that.
A whole nother view on how we see it.
Right?
Yes.
You know,
Power couple.
I got you.
Power
I
couple.
got you, fellas.
Yes.
wow.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Good.
We always
That was.
talk about that, right?
Yes. So women, you've heard it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because Keisha was adamant about that. And I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do have to get ourselves together.
Because we always saying the man got to have his stuff together, but you've been on earth for 25, 30, 35 years. What you did all your life, what you got to bring to the table. Like you were just saying, a power couple, you coming together, you can have so much more. You just add so much value to the relationship.
Right.
Right.
And these days, that's what people want to see.
Mm-hmm.
They want to see a couple, not just an individual.
Yes.
It brings hope.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
if there's it's like honestly, I don't like these days. A lot of people are not getting married anymore. A lot of people are just doing the single thing and just I don't want a man. I'll just date or whatever and this and that. And that takes away from like that kind of like what people were raised on.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that everybody has to be married or everybody has to get or has to do the marriage thing. Sometimes marriage is not for everybody.
Correct.
That's true.
But as long as you can be with somebody and respect their views and you respect and they respect yours, then you're pretty much married. You know what I mean? Without the ceremony, without the ring, you know, that's marriage. That's marriage. 6 months, you living together, isn't it? Or 6 years? What is it? 6 years? Legally you're married?
The common law. Common law.
6 years, you're legally married. So, yeah.
Don't say 6 months. Oh,
Wow, yeah, I didn't scared everybody. I'm sorry, not 6 months. Who knows? It might change it.
Maybe we need to change it.
Right? It might be a Trump. Might be a Trump agenda. Right? Might be.
Wow. Executive order number 35.
Right. So.
Yes.
you
So
know.
interesting that you're saying that. And a couple weeks ago, like we said, we were talking about dating, and we had a discussion about, you know, what is it, you know, to really date? What does dating mean? Because a lot of times, so I want to get your take. So a lot of times people think, you know, when you go out with a, you know, a guy or girl, you're going out and then all of a sudden you're in this relationship, but you haven't really, you know, dated. So, you know, what's your take on, you know, dating and being in a relationship? Like, what's your, how do you feel about, you know, a lot of people, like, they jump in so fast, they don't really know the person, you haven't really grown, you know,
Right.
you do the courtship thing and you're trying to get to know the person, are you, you know, you go out on a couple of dates, 3, now y'all in a relationship. So, you know, what, you know, how do you feel about it?
Great.
Well,
Great on this one.
I'm just, you know,
I mean,
and whatever it is, for
they
you,
know
it's for
that
you.
I'm rubbing my face, so it's going to take time for this answer. But,
That's deep.
Just
Right.
don't give it to us straight.
it's changed. Like
Okay.
technology is a big factor and it plays a part in just people meeting people now.
Mhm.
Yes.
And it's sad because like without technology, we met people. We were out. We were doing stuff in the open. You know, I remember there was one time where like internet, like meeting people on the internet was like was
Yeah, it was
crazy.
yeah,
like
right.
people wouldn't do it.
Right.
I wouldn't know. I would
Yes.
never do that.
Yes.
And now
They are.
everybody's meeting on the internet. I don't get it. So how do you know this person is not a psycho? This
Right.
person is not a
Mhm.
pedophile.
Right.
This person is not a serial killer.
Right.
You know, you're taking a chance and putting yourself out there a lot more
Yes.
because the internet is a worldwide thing. It's
Yeah.
not personal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, you know, somebody can know something about you, but then now the world knows it
No.
about you. And you've seen how some people get affected by that.
Right.
Mhm.
Like just sexual preferences and
Mhm.
stuff
Right.
like that.
Mhm.
It goes out.
Mhm.
It goes viral.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's complications with that because some people take it to the extreme.
Correct.
Take their lives, stuff like that. So technology is very bad and it's very good. But for dating, it is very bad. To me, it is very bad because somebody would rather get a text from you than a call. And that's sad to me Because like hearing somebody's voice, you
Come
can
on.
tell more.
Right.
A text is interpersonal.
Right.
There's no
Yeah.
feeling behind it.
Right.
LOL.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right?
That's the nature.
Right. You know what I mean? Like LOL after everything does not fix it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Hey,
True.
sorry, honey, I cheated on you. LOL. No, that's not gonna work. You understand? You're gonna have to call her and let her know what happened
Right.
and talk to her.
That's true.
Because she's not gonna answer your text.
I agree.
Mhm.
Because it's past that now.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, so like that's my thing with dating. It's just, it's different now because nobody is taking what they had in the past and making it better.
Mhm.
They just did
Throw
it
it away?
over. No, they just like created something. Because like this social media is something that we've never seen.
Right.
True.
If you think about it, if they had social 10 years ago, athletes would have been paid more.
Mhm.
Businesses would have been doing better.
Yes.
Right.
You know, it would have been a boom.
Yes.
You know, you didn't have that many apps and stuff. So
Yeah.
technology has helped society, but it has brought us away from each other.
Right.
You know,
So I mean,
that's so true.
that's just how I feel, and that's what I see. Cause like I observe a lot.
Mhm.
You know, when I get into a new area or a new environment, I observe before I speak.
Mhm.
So I just like, you know, soak it in, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'll see what person I'm going to give you. You know what I mean? Because you know, you gotta, you know, yeah.
Wow.
These days, you can't like let everybody know everything about you.
Very
Right.
true.
So you know, because it could be, you know, harmful to you.
Yeah,
it's
So you know, you gotta have a strong spirit of discernment.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's hard to do that over text.
That's true.
So technology kind of like it actually helps these weirdos now.
Mhm.
It actually helps these killers. It actually
Yes.
helps these. You're giving them more victims,
Mm-hmm.
literally.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, more. You see kids with their own iPads and
Mhm.
stuff, so they're
Mhm.
constantly on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Before, I remember when American Online and the internet just started booming. Like, you couldn't get on there without your parents there.
Yeah.
No, they had the passcode. They had everything. Now
Yeah, it's true.
kids have their own iPhone.
I know.
That's true.
So you got internet access at the speed of your finger. So that's why stuff is gonna it's getting the way it is because there's no more morals
The dating.
behind much. Really.
Yeah. Wonder-
That's just my
Wow.
opinion.
I still want to know why the part when they dating. You know how we was talking about the dating. Most women when they go out with a man,
Mhm.
if when they say they're dating, they're going out. We're getting to actually know we're compatible. We're going to the movies. We're going to dinner. We get Sometimes women go out with a man and they think
They're in a
couple
relationship.
They're in a relationship. But dating is not a relationship. It's two different things.
It's-
What's your take on that?
I feel like there's levels to everything.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the fact that we spoke and we came to an agreement to meet somewhere, that's one level that we just reached.
Yes.
I know probably there's a bunch of beautiful women that have crazy, date stories and stuff like, oh my God, this guy was horrible. But like,
But
you
men
know-
say that too.
right, we do.
And y'all don't even
We
return
do.
phone calls.
Yeah, fellas, I got it. Hold on.
Let's talk about that.
Hold on. We return the calls and stuff, right? But like I said, these days a text is good. So it's not really,
That's
you
the
can't
easy way.
feel right. It's kind of like you gave us a way to get out of it, but at the end of the day, we're still showing you that we're interested. But it's crazy these days because
I'm not into you, but I like
you
you.
know
as a
what it
friend.
is? You can't. It's like you can't show somebody how much you care or how personal you can be with them right away because then they get introverted. They're like, oh, he's head over heels for me, or he's thirsty, or he's right. I got to use these terms so
Right.
people understand what I
Right.
mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or he's like, he's just somebody that, he's weird or something.
Yeah.
It just throws people off. So at the end of the day, you have to act like yourself and accordingly, but you can't be your whole self. So what I do most of the time when I'm on date, I just try to make you laugh till your guts hurt.
Really?
So you just remember, man, it's gonna confuse you because my mom always told me the way to a woman's heart is through laughter.
Yeah.
So I'll make you laugh. So even if there's flaws that, because nobody's perfect.
Right.
There might be stuff, some women are preference-wise, he has to have light eyes, light skin, a lot of tattoos. But then you're going to remember the feeling I left you with.
Yes, the laughter.
That's it.
Wow.
Because everything, I feel like this society is out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Like somebody could care about you, but if they don't see you, they're not gonna take the initiative and be like, hey, you okay? Or hey, I haven't heard from you or whatever. Yeah. When they see you now and they see you doing good, they're like, oh, you're okay. Right. That's it. You don't get a text when they don't see you. You get a text when they do see you. So
So I can see that what he's saying, there's different levels
to it.
To it. So you start out on a date initially, and then you, like you said, you made an agreement to meet. And then maybe you either call again or you don't call again based on what you
Right, because the first date is actually the test.
The test.
Then you got she has to go home, call her girlfriend, tell her what happened.
So what you do? So you go home and you call your boys?
No, they already know.
That you go.
You see with us?
Okay.
See with guys?
Okay.
Man, no. I don't know if I can. I'm giving too much.
Just a little bit.
See, with guys, especially certain guys, we let each other know what's going on, but like throughout the date, we're talking, because at the end of the day, we're like, okay, hey, I'm about to meet up with so and so tonight. Oh, you guys going out? Okay, yeah. What time? 8 o'clock to 11. That's pretty late. So he's like, oh, I'm not gonna call you after, so you're getting home late. So we'll probably get a text toward the latter of the evening, and our buddy's just like, just give us a thumbs up. I haven't heard from you, so I guess everything's good. That's how we do it with us. And then tomorrow
y'all gonna
catch up.
Right.
Y'all catch up.
We're gonna talk the same night.
We're gonna talk the same night. Girl.
Right. Guys are busy. So we gotta catch.
Come on.
So so we talked about that too. We talked about also who should pay for the bill. So because I even said like, listen. I'm gonna tell you, I'm married. I'm married. They both are single, right? So I was saying the other week that we were talking about it's okay for a woman to ask a guy, out. If a woman approaches you.
Is that okay?
You think that's okay, TK?
Yeah, but you just brought me to you kind of brought me to it.
Okay, so I was after the show we were talking. I was saying, well, if a woman asks the guy out, should the woman be expected to pay, or would the guy pay? Like who's like if you ask me out, the guy asks the woman out, then the guy paying, right? But if the woman asks the guy out, should the young lady be paying, or should the guy still like what's that? They were mixed though. Well, no, they both said he's still paying. I couldn't say what they said.
I mean,
what would be your expectation? So if a woman called and asked you out, TK, what would be your expectation?
I mean, personally, I mean, women have tests.
That we do.
And
that's true. That's true. That's going to determine whether
I'm a man. I mean, we got our little test too.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not gonna lie.
So what's the test?
I mean,
oh
man, I shouldn't be saying this on camera.
But
I mean, all right. I've been in a situation where I've liked somebody, but I've tested them. So we went out. We went to a nice restaurant, and I told her that I said if I went out with a female, right, and I didn't, I said like I left my wallet, I didn't have my money or anything, and if she if she didn't make a big deal about it, she's a keeper.
Right.
Okay.
So to me,
That's
I look at that because you're just worried about us finishing the night.
Right.
It didn't, like, if we had a great night and then it comes to the West End, I'm like,
Right.
I don't have my,
Right.
you know, oh, I got us, or whatever. That's not me making you pay.
Right. That's shit.
You understand? That's just me putting you in a situation and seeing how you're going to deal with it. So if you're just like, oh, I can't deal with this. Oh, I'm out of here. You can't even pay for it. I'm like, you know what? I can pay for it.
Exactly.
But I know what to expect. How many dates.
Right. We're going to go on.
We're going to go on. Right. Exactly.
That means no more dates.
Right.
Okay. So listen, so this is getting heated. I'm loving the discussion. But as usual, we have to pay the bills, TK, around here.
Yes.
So we got to go to a quick commercial break. I can't even talk. Commercial break. We'll be right back, you guys.
What you want to say?
Hey, you. Wagwan. Bada bing. It's a TK thing. Top class this. You know what I say? Yo. Hot summer, come out, you know. Prepare for your hot summer. Hot off the release, my new single. You know where you can find it? You can find it on CD, baby. iTunes, Amazon, anywhere music is digitally sold. You understand? So make sure you don't forget that. And make sure you get that. You understand? How we're up. Done. Bye.
Hot summer, hot summer. It's gonna be a hot summer, hot summer. Gonna I love your body so nice. Ecstasy, yeah, straight paradise. It's gonna be a hot summer.
Okay, guys, we are back. Welcome back to Women on Assignment right here on Musgrove Music TV. And as you can see, we had to move our guest TK. You know, we had him in the hot seat. He was about to run off the set. And he was like, no, we put you in the middle. You cannot leave. So we have blocked him in, basically, all right? So, you know, we're going to, you know, continue our discussion with him. And I know, Mona, you know, you had a question. We were talking off set just a few minutes ago. You had a question?
Yes. My question was, previously on one of the shows, I discussed, you know, when you're dating someone that have kids from a previous relationship, whether they are divorced previously or whatever have you, I just wanted to get your take on, do you feel that women sometimes manipulate the men when it comes to their kids and how much time they should spend when they know that that individual may be dating someone else?
Is this like the female manipulating the man, right?
Yes.
And she has kids?
Yes.
What do I feel about that?
Yes. Do you feel, first of all, do you think that men are being manipulated? Some of them. So here's an example. I have seen guys that are scared to even have the perception to make their ex think that they're even in a relationship, because they may feel that it may cause them to go and get child support, the ex or the baby mama.
Right.
They may know that that individual is jealous.
Or they moved on.
They moved on. Or even they just want to make that person think that they're still there. Or that they've allowed that person to continue to attach themselves to them. And they're giving them false hope. How about that, false hope?
I mean, manipulating altogether is like bad, you know? Like you giving somebody false hope, it's kind of like pausing their life, you know? True. And, you know, you might be stopping their blessing, you know? Who's to say that the next person that they're supposed to meet or be around is not going to be an avenue that takes them to the next point in their life?
That's true.
And that's how I look at everything. Like everybody you meet, female, male, you meet them for a reason. So how long they stay in your life is up to you.
Right. That's
so,
true.
You know, so I mean, like I said, with the discernment now, it's going to be hard, especially when you have history with somebody that has kids, because you know them and you love your kids, and you don't want it. I mean, it's a broken home because you guys are already separated, but you don't want to put the kids through any more than they're already going through. So you'll accommodate.
Right. Okay. I agree.
You'll do that. I mean, you know, because it's not for the individual; it's for your kids.
Right.
That's
so
true.
the reason behind it is totally different, and it's bigger. So
That's true. Now, TK, I think I may have a strong stance on this because as a mother, I had my son, his father and I, we separated, broke up, whatever the case may be. But I never put that expectation on him. We had a great relationship. It wasn't like I needed to always be reaching out to dad.
right.
The expectations are always already there. I don't have to call dad all the time and say, you need to pick up. Everything is already set in place.
Right.
So there was never me having to like tug and pull on him. I just see now women will always be calling the other guy, calling the baby daddy. Or, I mean, let the kids call. I just, when do you cut that, make that clear cut and move on to, it's just.
It's when you're comfortable with the situation. I think that's when you move forward because I guess there's some closure with it now.
The closure.
Right. So once you have closure and you're like, you know what? I mean, we're not good for each other, but we're good together for our kids. Then, it's like your realization of, the obvious. Hey, we're like oil and water. So,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. Thank you.
So I guess that takes us to, are men intimidated by women that make more money than what they make? So I would say that, I know Leslie's married, but as your profession, we could pretty much just, tell them what you do, Leslie, Shamona, that we are successful women, and we'll get TK, I'll start on myself. I'm an entrepreneur since 2009. Do very well for myself. Do a couple of business. I'm a realtor, and also I have a network marketing, credit restoration business that I do, and not only Florida but in different states. And I find sometimes that men are intimidated. What's your take on it?
I find that men are intimidated. Typically, some men that I've dated, and the simple thing is the jealousy. Oh, you don't have to, go and do all that, and it doesn't require all that. But this is who we are. We've already established we have that hustle in our life, and I just think it's automatic. I don't. It's the passion that we already have, and whoever we're with would have to understand that that's the passion that we have. I am, as of today, I am officially in the mortgage department. I am a mortgage loan officer. Previously, I was a branch manager.
Okay.
I'm a life coach, also motivational speaker, and I'm an ordained minister.
So I guess their question is,
What do you do?
what I do. I have a training and development consulting company. And then like Lakeisha, I'm also in a credit restoration network marketing company. So very successful, but I'm married and have 2 kids and all those great things. So I guess our question really is, do men generally find women who are successful, who are living their dream, living their passion, and not ashamed of their success? Do they find that intimidating?
Well, me as a man, I could say no to some effect.
Okay.
Because in the business that I'm in, there's a lot of successful females.
Right.
Yeah.
So suppose, my song hits, everybody loves it, and then I meet Rihanna or something.
Right.
She's younger than me, but she's been in the game a lot longer, and she has an extensive catalog.
Yeah.
So I kinda maybe feel a little, and I don't think it's her money. It's not her money that would kinda really like make me feel uncomfortable. It's just the fact that she's polished.
Yes.
Okay.
So the fact that I'm getting my feet wet is kind of where I would have a little problem where like she's successful or whatever, fine, she's doing better than me, but I know that I'm gonna get to that level,
Right.
but I know I got a long.
Right.
She's there already, so that's where I would be. Other men, yeah, I would say some, only to the point where everybody is just still caught up being the breadwinner.
Yeah.
You're the man, so it takes away from your you
man.
being the man or your manhood.
Yes.
If a woman is providing for you, and with especially me always meeting a woman that I pretty much was the provider, it kind of throws me off because that's what I'm used to, and everybody sometimes telling me, yo, you need to find somebody that has something.
Yeah.
So instead of me working twice as hard for us, find somebody that brings something to the table. And I'm just like, maybe I guess I'm introverted with those because I feel like the ones that do have something, they're gonna measure it with yours. And that's where my problem. I'm saying too much on this camera.
No, you're not.
but
That was good.
That was good.
Good.
You're
it's the truth.
I ain't never look at it that way.
Because we're in a society where material things make you feel like you're doing well.
You're doing right.
So if somebody has A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you got A, you're like, hey, I don't got much. What do you want me for? You understand?
Right.
You like start
have it all
questioning your value to a person, and that's bad because you can't, all these things you can't take with you.
No.
Right.
So the person that you're with, that's what you see.
That's true.
So that's how I see it to me.
Wow.
Oh, it's funny that he said that. That relates to that text. Like, my thing is, who are you?
Right.
Do you really know who you are?
Yeah.
Right.
If the cars were gone,
Yeah.
if the status was gone,
Yeah.
if your title was gone,
Right.
who are you?
Who are you?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Who
really,
are
really
you?
good.
It's identity. So
Right.
Wow.
Identity.
Identity.
Yeah,
We talked
identity
about that.
crisis.
Identity crisis.
Identity crisis.
Yes.
next time.
Next time.
Wow.
Wow. Powerful. So we are about to, wrap it up today. It has been a great discussion with TK.
Yes.
So we thank you
TK,
for
thank you.
embracing the stage.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
So so just tell us, what's happening next with you really quickly. How can people, reach out to you and your music and everything.
I just re-released the song that I recorded last year and finally finished up. It's called Hot Hot Summer. It's actually leading into the hot summer, so I'm actually just promoting a summer vibe. And then I have a follow-up song coming out called Sweet One. I'm gonna mess with that a little bit.
Okay.
But these projects are all coming out when it's getting nicer and the weather's better. So like I kind of want to make music that makes you enjoy your day.
Nice.
Like you put on my song, the sun is out, top down, if you got one.
Top down.
And you just enjoying the the good weather or good vibes.
Good
vibes.
vibes.
Awesome.
Wow.
Well, ladies, this concludes another
Wait a minute, you need to tell
episode.
us about what the currency is.
Your business.
Yes.
Yes,
Almost before I forget,
Yes.
with the music, we're also tied into Ocean City Yacht Club. So it's pretty much a yacht club that we had up and running from 2014. That we've actually put a lot more work into it now, and we've actually built a fleet. Because we started out with 2 boats, a speedboat and a 40-foot. Now we have access to a fleet of 40.
Nice.
So yachts.
So yacht party.
You're doing it.
Going to the yacht party.
You're back on the yacht.
Right. I mean, towards the beginning of March, we're actually going to do a big event, and we're going to provide live entertainment, moi, and maybe 2 other artists, if that may be the case, if we have time. And we're just going to pretty much put everything out there for the first time. We're going to have, the Auto Exotica, because we have an exotic car line that we like to, lease and rent out to certain people that come in town that don't want to feel like they left their lifestyle.
All
So,
right now.
You know,
Lifestyle.
right? So you know, everybody is comfortable in a Honda. Some people are comfortable in a Bentley.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a matter of providing what they want.
Right.
You know, so you feel like you're at home, but you're enjoying your vacation.
Right.
So you
So
know,
we can't wait for the yacht party and everything.
yes.
So again, this is going to conclude another edition of Women on Assignment.
Yes,
See you guys next week right here on Musgrove Music TV every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always,
You don't want to meet us there, but you want to meet us there on Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. See you there.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.